I'm Missy Hyatt here with Manuel Asensio, who's one of three candidates running for the Republican primary for congressional seat number 3 in Florida. Now, I want to hear about your mother. You've told me a little bit about her, but I want to hear a little bit more about what her accomplishments were and what she meant to you.
Well, you've done a lot of work. You saw her framed stories of her life, and you saw pictures of both sets of my parents, my adopted parents. It took me out of Cuba on May 15th, which is, by the way, 2 weeks after the Day of Pigs. And I don't think you mentioned that in the,
No, you didn't.
in the 1954. It was 2 weeks after the Day of Pigs. And now you're throwing a hardball with my mother, my mother, my mother, my mother, my mother, my mother. You know, my sister and I have been estranged, and it took us a long time to get back. And we both knew that we had to get back because of our mother. You know, the yoke bounds us. And the love I feel for my sister is strong as the love I feel for my daughter or anyone else. And she's a great woman. And by the way, speaking of my mother, the establishment wanted me to run against a Democrat, but you can't be in Boynton County because my mother's famous in Boynton County as, you know, a woman who's a member of the Hall of Fame, or the Women's Hall of Fame. And also, she created the Caridad Health Clinic, which is the largest health clinic, free health clinic, and community center.
Is that the first one in Florida? Was that the first one in Florida?
No, she started Caridad. There might have been many more, but that is a unique success, which, by the way, is important. I mean, our family heritage has successful. She was also a successful businesswoman, but she was very successful as a social worker, as Obama used to call himself a community organizer. She wasn't a community organizer. She was a community worker. She worked. She built that business. She built that nonprofit. It's bigger today than it's ever been, thanks to Connie Berry, who runs it. But I wasn't going to go there and play games. That's it. I'm not going to play along, get into Congress, or try to get into Congress. No, I need to get into Congress in the 118th to solve the problems that we have now before the 2020 election. So back to my mother. I don't know, what else would you like to know? She's an important part of my mother, my sister's family, extended family. Unfortunately, that's one of the things that hurts me the most. You know, the raw will and force that it took to prevent me from passing down my mother's values, principles, morals, ethics, religious beliefs, and political beliefs. This idea that we shouldn't pass down our political beliefs is what Marxism is all about to my daughter. And my mother was a big part of that. She was an anti-establishment Republican.
Oh, that's so awesome. All right, well, thank you very much. And don't forget to vote on August 23rd.